Look, I think it's all about performance-based. I think Tom truly thinks he can play. And look, when I got to the Patriots in 2013, I thought Tom was starting to decline. And I think Tom in 14, 15, and 16 has risen his game. I don't know how he's doing it. I really don't. He's moving better. The throw he made to Hogan, I've seen him overthrow that throw many times, and he's throwing the ball down the field more accurately. To answer your question, though, I think it's going to be performance-based, and Garoppolo is going to be the hottest commodity this offseason. There's no doubt in my mind. And I think it's going to be very tempting for Belichick to whether he decides to take the king's ransom. Because remember this, Carson Wentz went for a king's ransom. Jared Goff went for a king's ransom. Garoppolo's better than both those guys.
Cris Carter, would Belichick move on from Brady?
Well, this is the thing that we have in common. National Football League, when a kid comes in, I tell them, this is your entry. There's going to be an exit. There's going to be a day they come up here, slide your name off, potentially give your number to someone else. So those are things as pro football players we have in common. Yeah. Tom Brady will have that in common. He has tapped into nutrition. From a physical standpoint, he's doing more exercise, especially on his lower body and his core strength. His arm strength is even stronger than he's been. I played until I was 37. Only reason why I quit playing is because I couldn't play no more. You know, most of us, we get knocked out the league, but Tom Brady has found that something special.
Will Belichick move on from Brady?
Absolutely. Belichick will move on from any of his kids. He ain't married to nobody.
Man, that's funny. That's funny. That's just funny. No, he will not move on from Tom Brady.
Oh, okay.
No, listen.
The Ravens moved on from Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis moved on.
Yeah.
No,
I heard you yesterday.
I threw a peace sign. I threw a peace sign. when that ball floated over my head in New Orleans, I said, that's my last ride. No, but the bottom line is, look, and I think we all know this. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And this guy has a culture there. Brady has this thing that everybody believes the moment he's in the huddle, we can win any and every game. I spoke to him 2 years ago at Denver and Carolina Super Bowl. And it was interesting because we was walking out there as all MVPs, and I just whispered to him, I was like, CB, how long you gonna play? You gonna keep going? He was like, man, I got at least 4 or 5 left for me. And I'm saying to myself, absolutely, he's probably do, right? And I mean, understand why, right? Somebody like Brady, they're gonna take care of him. He's not going through, I played till I was 37, right? But he's not going through physical training camps. He's just going through taking care of myself, get to the point where, so he can play as long as he really wants.
Let me add a stat here. There's been one quarterback at age 40 to win a playoff game. Brett Favre, one. The data says Brady has to go in decline. I want to ask you this question. 2 years from now, Mike, and don't dance on me. 2 years from now, who's going to be the better quarterback, Garoppolo or Brady? Who'll be playing at a higher level?
Based on the percentages, you would have to believe Garoppolo would. There's no doubt. Based on what you said.
That means you should trade Brady.
But here's why. Wow. We drafted Garoppolo in 14 because at that point you had to see the end was coming. But what has happened over the last 24 games, the way Tom, since the Kansas City game in Kansas City on Monday night, from that point forward, I can't tell you Tom has looked like he's a deficient quarterback. Like, I don't see any flaw in his play. I'd be the first to tell you if I did. I don't see any. I think Jimmy Garoppolo is an outstanding player. I don't see any flaws in his play. I get what you're saying.
Their wide receivers lead the National Football League over 6.5 yards after the catch. And it's not the talent. It's the accuracy of number 12 and ball placement. Best that I've seen him play.
Yeah.